Hello and welcome from the King Power Stadium in the heart of England. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. And we've got live championship football coming up. It's Leicester City and they take on Plymouth Argyle.
The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Good luck.
Here's how Leicester City line up.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
This is the visitors' team for today.
Well, I have to say, it looks a really strong 3-4-3 lineup. The front 3 are very skillful, the midfield diamond has lots of energy, and the back 3 are good defenders, but also good on the ball. They're going to be tough to beat here.
We're underway. Another game that could bring us anything. Last time out for Leicester, they were the winners against Coventry. How do you think they'll fare today?
Well, that result away from home shows just how well they played. Today, I think we'll see them dominate the play, create good chances and win the game. Let's hope they play at their best.
Trying to carve out the angle. To take the lead. The first blow of the day struck early. 1-0.
Here you can see it again. He's gone for placement over power, and it's a brilliant finish.
One 0 then as we get started again. Well, after all this, you'd hope someone will get a chance. And the idea has been anticipated. Strong and needed to be. And that has missed by quite a distance. The ref has seen that as a foul. Struggling to keep it here. Terrific chance. Well, he's got two now, and he's playing a starring role here.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
And we're back underway at 2-0. Keeping it nicely here, but unable to find the killer pass in the end. Still going here. He's in here. Now, can he get the cross in? And a nervy clearance, still pressure. Nicely played, saw the threat and stopped it. A free kick awarded here, the refs viewed that as a foul. Approaching half-time now. Leicester have been really on their game so far. A strong display.
Well, they're dominating this first half. Their approach play, their cleverness around the box and the finishing have been excellent.
Hang on, what about this? It's in! Oh, they needed that. And they're not out of this game yet.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
And the game restarts with the score now 2-1. Thomas. A beautiful ball played forward.
Now they have to make the most of it.
Genuine chance. Good save from the keeper. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end here in Leicester. We're off and trying to carve out the angle. We're back in business. One half down, one to go. Thomas. Well, the transfer everybody's been talking about has now been confirmed, so the will they or won't they discussions can now end.
Well, what a bargain this is. He'll bring so much quality to this club, and he's a great character as well.
That one's gone out. Throw in to come. Teeing up the chance now. Remember to check back with EATV soon with more championship action coming up as Leicester face Sheffield United. Be sure to tune in for that. Well, not easy, and that was a really confident take. What a chance here. And 2 becomes 3 as he completes his hat-trick. A superb performance.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
And away we go again at 3-1 now.
Please can you go to reception if you've lost your keys?
Looking like they mean business here. Could be a chance. A vital block. Okay, I think there's been a goal somewhere else. Here's Alex Scott.
It's another for Leeds United. They've pulled ahead by 2 with 71 minutes played.
And Alex will keep us updated. Keeping it nicely here.
Well, they're just waiting for the right moment here.
High tempo, hypnotic football. Should score here. Now, this might be promising. Could be setting something now. And the defence regains control. The counter looks on here. Options available. And the attack is over. Really good defending. Well, if they keep the ball, they win the game. It's simple. And it's all over, with the Leicester fans able to celebrate the win and the 3 points.
Well, fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled the middle of the park well. Going forward, there was some really nice incisive play too. It's a good result for them.
Trying to carve out the angle.
The cameras are fixed to one man. A hat-trick in his last game. Will he prosper once more? We'll have the action on EA TV. Hello everyone, great to have the pleasure of your company here at Bramall Lane. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you the cut and thrust of the championship. It's Sheffield United versus Leicester City.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Well, he always has to be regarded as a dangerous opponent, so what should we expect to see from him in this game, Stuart?
He's certainly the man to watch. In the last game, scored those 3 goals, but his general play was outstanding. He looked a threat whenever he got the ball, and I'm sure he's going to be the same threat today against this defence.
Well, here's how the lineup looks for Sheffield United.
Well, they're playing with an advanced midfield player here who will have licence to roam and find space wherever he can. But to work, he has to be their most creative player in what really is a 4-4-2.
And the lineup for Leicester City.
Well, it's a 4-5-1, but with 3 of the midfield players giving close support to the centre forward, and the other 2 sitting deeper. Also watch out for the fullbacks getting forward at every opportunity. They do like to get crosses into the box.
A game that should have plenty to say for itself. Leicester City with the kickoff. Alves. Well, Leicester City prevailed last time out against Plymouth. How do you see this game going for them?
Well, I think the scoreline tells us what a comfortable win it was. They scored 3 good goals and were unhappy at not keeping a clean sheet. Today would be tougher, though, and I can see them being outplayed in midfield and losing this one.
On to Brooks. Well, he can't really hide from this in statistical terms. Not facing one of his favourite opponents.
Yeah, but it doesn't take much to turn things around. A good start will be important, though.
Tom Cannon. Now with Arblaster. Oh, moving it nicely. Arblaster. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing. Well, the threat could be there. Oh, crucial interception.
Well, what an important moment that could prove to be.
Good pressure. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Davison. Lee Buchanan.
Tomorrow, if you'd like more ticket details, have a look at the club website or contact the ticket office for more information.
Norrington Davis. And Brooks in possession. And they keep it moving. Brooks. Matos. Now with Cannon. And he's fired it against the post. And I think the threat has been averted.
Well, they're certainly getting closer. You just sense that the goal is coming. They're playing so well at the moment.
Yes, in possession again, and maybe another opportunity. Buchanan. Fleming. On to Buchanan. On to Cannon. Good ball over the top. Well, it might still work out for them. The attack ended disappointingly. Half-time then. The first half has come to an end here in South Yorkshire. Well, he was one of the better players in the first half, but needed to be better still. Your thoughts?
Well, he didn't contribute enough in that first half. I think he needs to work harder to get on the ball. He was far too static. In my view, he's got to make more runs behind this back line in the second half.
So here we go, an exciting 90 minutes in prospect. So even Steven going into the second half of this one. Matos. On to Arblaster. That's a good-looking pass. Now with Arblaster. Well, there's been so much talk about a potential transfer, but it's potential no more. It's fact.
Well, what a bargain this is. He'll bring so much quality to this club, and he's a great character as well.
Matos. Here's Brooks. On to Arblaster. Norrington Davis. Arblaster. Reece Norrington Davis. Well, this really ought to be a championship game to savour. It's live on EA TV. It's Sheffield United taking on Oxford United. Just looking ahead to another game coming up for you from the Championship, live on EA TV. It's Leicester City taking on Hull City.
I'm really looking forward to it. Always a great atmosphere in that stadium, and it should be an entertaining match.
Good-looking move. An alert piece of defending. Oliver Arblaster. Reece Norrington Davis. Just 15 minutes remaining. And the pass keeps them going. Referee had a good view of that one. So a personnel change then. Showing a great defensive instinct. And he has options available. And on the front foot, this is great theatre. Alves. On to Buchanan. Leicester moving the ball with purpose. Buchanan. And the referee blows for full time. It's a share of the points here, but no goals on the scoreboard. Stuart, your overall assessment?
Well, Derek, I've certainly seen better games, but I thought both teams defended really well at times. But the lack of attacking quality was all too evident. It's a really disappointing game.
Well, he hasn't quite had the impact and attack that we were expecting, Stuart.
Well, he didn't have his best game, but he still had one or two good moments, enough to get his team a draw.
You say you try, but even you don't.
Hello, a warm welcome. Our footballing travels have taken us today to the Midlands. We're here at the King Power Stadium. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we're on the cusp of bringing you live action from one of the most exciting leagues in Europe, the Championship. It's Leicester City, and they face Hull City.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
Well, here's how Leicester City will line up.
Well, in this shape, if their wide players stay high up the pitch and get enough of the ball, it's a very attacking lineup. But if they drop too deep, they will then leave the centre-forward isolated, and it could be difficult for them.
And this is how the starting lineup looks for Hull City.
Well, it's a 5-4-1, and on paper it looks very defensive, but they have got players that can break forward quickly and cause problems. It's just a case of how often they can get enough players into attacking areas. That's going to be key.
Fans of King Power Stadium, enjoy the game.
And there we have it. The first half is underway. Jacob. Ceballos. Well, Leicester have certainly targeted a victory this time after their draw against Sheffield United. How do you see them getting on here?
Well, it was only a draw, but it felt like a victory. They played really well. Today, though, if they play with a bit more purpose from the start, I think they'll win this one.
Well, with the season ebbing away and looking at the table, you've got to reach the conclusion that the title race is well nigh over, Stuart.
Well, what a season they're having. They've been so dominant. They look head and shoulders above everybody else. It's just a matter of holding their nerve now.
Really well positioned.
Yeah, that really did stop the move in its tracks.
Davison. Fleming. It's a weighted pass. Textbook defending inside the box. Slater. Joseph. And they find a gap in the defence. Well, it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Abbott. Could be threatening. And possession changing hands. Might lead to a chance. And a good-looking ball. Well, it didn't really work the keeper when all was said and done. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Regan Slater. Too easy, far too easy. Oh, danger here. Well, in fairness, it wasn't the best of headers.
Well, that's not great, is it? There's been a real lack of quality in the game. The passing's been too safe, and there hasn't been enough movement from the front players. The recipe for a poor spectacle.
Well, no more time left. That concludes the first half here at the King Power Stadium. So here we go, an exciting 90 minutes in prospect. So underway again here, and after a quiet first half, things can only get better. Luke Thomas. This is the home of live football, EA TV, and we'll have live coverage of the fifth round of the FA Cup. It's Leicester City facing Everton.
Well, we're down to the last 16 now, so plenty to play for in that game, in what will be a tough encounter.
Well, we can give them high marks for their passing, but can they make this pressure count? Surely! And pushed away to safety.
Well, that looked as though Leicester were going to take the lead there, but I have to say, what a great save that was.
Yes, end-to-end stuff, but now they're forced to track back. To take the lead. In it goes! The opening goal in this contest.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
So, on with the game. We wondered what it might take for the opening goal to be scored. We have our answer.
Just like to send a special message from Tony Rankin today.
Paddy McNair.
Happy birthday, Tony.
Can anyone stop him?
Thinking about you.
Jacob. Well, this is the home of live football, and more live action from the Championship coming your way on EA TV. It's Hull City facing Queen's Park Rangers.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Determined defending. Counter-attacking possibilities. They need to shore up the defence. That's not a bad ball. And foiled only by the crossbar. Wasted chance, easy for the goalkeeper. And now we find out it was offside anyway. Substitution time it is here. And it's going to be a free kick. Can they level it here? But the danger averted for now. Well, the minutes are ticking away, Stuart. Can Leicester see this out?
Yeah, just about edging it overall. It's been a really tight game, hasn't it? Chances at a premium, and you have to praise their defending in that regard. Just got to see out the final few minutes now. No silly mistakes at the back.
So, deflection, and it will be a throw-in. And a free kick here. They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Well, they have it again. And the referee is going to add on 3 minutes. Oh, what an opportunity. Chance still on. And looking to add a bit of late insurance, but couldn't do so.
Yeah, they should have killed the game off there.
And the referee blows for full time. Leicester City are victorious. They get maximum points from this game. What did you make of it?
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Well, as we run the rule over this man's work, positive after positive, Stuart.
Well, he was excellent today, and he gave them that all-important lead. They just struggled to cope with him. His movement was so clever.